Paul Walker's Toyota Supra from the original Fast and Furious movie has went down in history as one of the most iconic cars in movie franchise history. From the loud orange paint, the crazy tribal graphics, the big wing, the screamin' 2JZ engine, and not to mention the beloved actor and driver Paul Walker behind the wheel. If you ask anybody to name a car from the Fast and Furious franchise, I guarantee you 90% of the time it will be the orange Toyota Supra. And today we are going to be taking a look at every single version that I have here in my collection. I honestly can't even fit it all here on the screen. But we are coming up on the anniversary of Paul Walker's passing, so I thought this would be a great time to go through, honor him, and talk about some of the awesome models that have been replicated of his car. And just doing a brief look over here, we have the more recent Hot Wheels 5-packs. We have the sweet tune version of the Supra. We have some Jada toys. We have Racing Champions. We have Fan Home Altoya. We have a ton of Hot Wheels, more Jada, more Hot Wheels, more Racing Champions. More recently, we have the Fast and Speed Ultra Premium. There's a couple other Ultra Premiums mixed in there. We have some Tomica. We have more Jada Nano. We have some of the original Hot Wheels versions. We have it all sealed. Racing Champions, even our C cars. That is right. Recently, we displayed this one on the channel here, spitting out the sweet NOS flames out of the back. We even have some with some little figurines on it. But yes, we have it all, and we'll be doing a quick overview of everything here today. All in all, we have a grand total of exactly 50 different versions here of Paul Walker's Supra. There are 48 here on the table. One of them I did not take off the wall. It is part of my backdrop with my LED signs in the back. Then there's another one over on the floating shelves that is also the 1/10 drift car that is kind of hanging on the wall, and I did not take that one down either. So 48 here in front of you. Then the 2 for decoration up on the wall, bringing it to a even grand total of 50, which is honestly is pretty cool that I just happened to do this video and our collection is at exactly 50. Thinking back in my collecting, the first version of Paul Walker Supra that I got was actually this Jada Toys version. Funny enough, when I started collecting again, it was when the original Fast and Furious Hot Wheels set came out, and that one had like Brian's Eclipse and Dom's RX-7, Jesse's Jetta, that super iconic set. And so I started kind of hunting and looking around more, and that was when I found this. And also I picked up Dom's Charger. I remember that day, this and Dom's Charger were both sitting on the shelf. So I grabbed them both. So this was the first version that I picked up. And then from there, I don't think I can really put my finger on it, but I'm sure it probably was something along the lines of some of these first versions I probably went and picked up off of eBay. So this is the mainline release, came out in 2023. Very much so lacking in the details. But like I said, this is the first release. You can see the new for 2023. I am trying to track down a nice like factory sealed version of this, but that has been hard to find. This is a super popular one that came out. This was the Walmart exclusive Fast and Furious sets. I think they show everything here on the back. So this one had the Too Fast Too Furious Skyline, just some great cars in it. But this one is nice because it has the silver wing and it has the full tampos along with the nice 5-spoke wheels. This thing looks super, super good. And the Supra is what really got me the bug for the Racing Champions. I think this was the first Racing Champions I got was Paul Walker's Toyota Supra, and for good reasons. This thing looks absolutely killer. Of course, we have one loose here as well. Just the fine details and stuff on here. Super cool. And now my Racing Champions collection has grown pretty absurd. But we also have the Toy Fair exclusive version of it. Then down here, just some other smaller ones I guess we'll go over since we're there. This is from the Jada Nano scene, and this is the train jump. So it has the cool stand on it, so you can position it like the car is jumping or landing. Here we have the tuned version, which I did a wheel swap. These wheels are from the premium version of Mia's Integra. So it has the nice like 8mm chrome TE37s, looking super nice. And one of the better versions here in 164 is this Tomica version. Just a bunch of cool detail. It has the removable targa top as well. You can see the NOS, the amp. This one is a super nice. I did a series ranking all of the 164 scale versions of this car, and this one actually was the winner. This one had the highest FC score out of all the other versions. So go ahead and check that video out on my channel if you are curious on my thoughts on the best 164 scale version. This, I honestly don't even know really what this is, but I saw it on eBay and I thought it looked cool, so I picked it up because it is another version of Brian's Supra. So there we go. These are some other of the like Tomica ones. These came out of like the like little arcade game, or like where you get like the little plastic ball and you pop it open and you kind of have to like piece some of the car together. I have like 3 different versions of that. Back here, this is the 1/32 scale Jada release. This just has some basic opening doors, nothing too crazy on the details. The tampos look kind of like a little faded, like not that great color wise, and it does not have the removable targa top. I know I'm kind of bouncing around all over the place here, but trying to just kind of make it through this here. Go with some of the ultra premiums. This is the Time Micro. So this is more of a tribute car, definitely not a movie accurate version, but nonetheless it is very cool. And then another Time Micro, but this is the A90 Supra. So it's the newer Supra, but with all of the Brian's Supra livery and details. That one has a lot of weight to it. And then the most recent that we just unboxed, this is the Fast and Speed version, which I think if I had to get rid of my whole collection, I think this is the one I would keep, to be honest. It even has the Paul Walker minifig in there. Like I said, I just did a full unboxing and review of that here on the channel. Sticking with some 164 scale, this is the one from the Hot Wheels 2-pack, and I did a Carlomo wheel swap on it. So it has the nice bearing wheels with the Nitto tire lettering on it. So just kind of a fun one. Then this is the Hot Wheels mainline series, but this is a loose version of it here. This was the lighter color orange, and this came in the little like Amazon 5-pack, as well as the like diorama box set. Here's some of the loose versions here of the Walmart exclusive Silver Wing version. Definitely some of the favorites. This one is a custom. So this is the car out of the 5-pack, and I wheel swapped it with some FTEs. I painted the exhaust and the wing, and I sent this one in. This one raced on the Mustang Hunter diecast. It raced on his channel. It did pretty well, honestly. And then here is another one of the 2-packs, like the Carlomo wheel swap, but this is the stock version. This one is a very good one to pick up if you are looking to maybe just get one and just have one decently priced one to add to your collection. I think this Supra 2-pack is going, probably for around like $30, and you can pick that one up. This was released last year. This was in the Paul Walker dedicated like tribute set that Hot Wheels did. So it was right around this time of the year last year. It was a Silver Series set. I really like the wheels on this and how it looks. This is a pretty cool one as well. Then next, this one is kind of a funky one. This is like a 155 scale, maybe even slightly bigger. but this was from the Jada Toys Build and Collect series. So you bought, I think, 6 cars, and each one of those cars came with like a piece of this car, and then you could like put it all together if you collected them all. Not a bunch of details, but it was a cool video. I got to unbox a bunch of cars and put this bad boy together. And I guess we'll move up to the 1/43 scale. This is the Fan Home or Altoya Toys. This thing is absolutely stunning. I wish the wheels weren't chrome. That is about the only real knock I have on this. Otherwise, the rest of the car is absolutely beautiful. Has a ton of interior details. No paint or anything on the NOS bottles or the amps. No opening parts either, but it does roll. And this thing does look really nice. I would highly recommend this one as well if you're in the market for a larger one. We also have that same car here sealed. I ended up picking up a second one, so this is how that one would come. And I guess we will move into the larger scale. So this figure came with a recent release of the Jada Toys Paul Walker Supra. Trying not to break anything else, but like I said, this one came out this year. It is a 1/18 scale, and it does have like working lights, has the removable targa top, ton of details. Once again, I have a full unboxing and review of this here on the channel. The NOS bottles look sweet. All right, we had to scoot the camera back a little bit. I think the batteries are kind of dying on this, but the lights light up and it has like working underglow. This one is super cool. I'm not sure what this one is going for right now on the secondary market. I know I picked it up for I think around like 60 bucks or so on eBay, but that is super cool one to grab just because it does have like the working lights. It comes with the Brian figure, has the removable targa top, so a bunch of really good stuff with that one. And also moving over to one of my absolute favorite brands, we have the Racing Champions version of the Supra. Also has the removable targa top, a bunch of the same really good details. Back here you can even see like the NOS labels on the amplifier. Has all the moving parts. This one even has like full steering on the car. I don't think it doesn't have working suspension. You can see some fairly decent engine bay details in there. This does not have any working lights, but definitely some good interior details. Let's see if I can get the door open. Very cool. This is gonna be not too hard to find online, but it is definitely not gonna be super cheap. And then way back behind that, we have the 1/24 scale version, Jada Toys. I'm not gonna go grab that one because it's basically the same as the other ones. But also this was really cool, and I am blanking on the name of this, but this comes with the little figure and the Supra. So I have this on my desk, and so I get to look at this while I'm working, which is super cool. They also have Dom's charger, and then it has the Dom figure. I still need to pick that up, but I had to grab this one first, of course. And then in the back here, just some other like still sealed product. Like we have the Racing Champions 5-pack with the Supra. We have another version here of the Tomica, a couple more like little RC car gadgets. This is the one we did the video on. You can see back here, you put water in there and hit the NOS button, and these lights light up and it shoots like fog out the back. You can see the big NOS bottles and stuff. This was definitely a fun little video to do. But there we have it, my full Paul Walker Toyota Supra collection here. 50 cars in total. This has to be the most out of any Fast and Furious car. I'll probably do the same for his Eclipse. Either the Eclipse or the Too Fast, Too Furious Skyline would probably be in the running for second place. So let me know what one you would like to see next, but I don't think it is going to beat 50. This was pretty crazy. I don't know if I have too many more on the way, so I don't think this number is going to be growing too much more here in the future, but you never know. If they release something, you know we are going to be picking it up. But thank you all so much for stopping by, tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video. Peace.